Color forward, bro. You play no color.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Now it's Hazard. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Gerrard.
There were 3 minutes at a time.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Messi. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quick into pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Manchester United are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable.
I'm not gonna pay for myself and see how the moving are up to plays now.
So, into the second half. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He's had a shot! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Number 18.
Manchester United are having a ball here. Rizal. Now it's Mbappe. Put in. Ronaldo. Hazard. De Ligt cuts it out.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Strong running down that left flank. Gerrard. Goes for a shot!
The attendance for this match.
And he couldn't quite make it 6. What a fabulous run. Okay, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around it.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 8.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change, and the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Pass somewhat off target, gives it back. And the shot! He's got a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
After 67 minutes is number 7. Beirut Kung. Beirut Kung. Beirut Kung.
Camavinga. Played out to the left flank. Rizal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Neymar. And the shot! And a neat finish! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
6 minutes is number 13, Steven Gerrard. Steven Gerrard. Steven Gerrard. Substitution for Manchester United. Number 9.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
Oh, he's having a go! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! He gave it plenty and some. Crashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Kylian Mbappe. Substitution in progress.
Milan have opted to make another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Sabani. Dani Olmo. Now Neymar. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. Ferran Torres. Can he finish? It's a goal! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Manchester United.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Camavinga. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Zielinski. Trossard. Dani Olmo. Not a hint of offside here. Look at the chance, surely! And he's stuck it away. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Camavinga and Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Ferran Torres. Gerrard shapes the shoot! Goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Steven
clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Camavinga. Ferran Torres. Out towards the flank. Shoots! Oh, good finish! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
The goal scorer for Milan, number 22, Attack Brisson.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Ferran Torres, very much the man of the moment, his boots at their twinkling best.
Their wedding anniversary today.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom.
You got something better? Maybe. Yeah? Alright then, baby. Got you. Technically, if you wanted to get rid of me, you would have done it by now. Spence, since the TV footage is still waiting. It's been 2 days. I know it takes time, but please, that side of you've got is the one who thinks you saw my block from school.
Mikey, Amnor. Archives pulled out more files. Anyone with a record within 5 blocks of the kid's apartment. Some of them go way back. Quite a bunch.
Thanks.
I'll trace that closed circuit from outside the Anderson's apartment. Hello, missing persons, 27th squad? Yeah. Okay, can you repeat that? Oh, thank you. Thanks, man.
Mr. Lovett, Detective Michael Detroit. Okay, I'll come in.
The place is a mess. I was just frying up some eggs.
We just want to take a look around, Mr. Lovett. So let's do it. Check where that goes.
Got a key for this? It's just a boiler room.
Open it, Mr. Lovett.
Nothing but junk and old cots. There you go.
Kids magazine? Yeah, I suppose. Over here. Is that a juice box? Get this can open. I want to search down here now.
Hi, Edgar Anderson. He's been missing 2 days. Please, ma'am, my son. Thank you. Sir, please. My son, little boy, missing 2 days. Edgar Anderson. Sir,
Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Things already rolling. This is one of today's standout fixtures between teams who are meeting for the second time this season. Played down the flank. The ball has bounced loose now. There could be trouble here. Oh, shooting chance! And there's his goal! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
So it's away we go then. We are into reverse fixtures here. This is the second meeting between these sides. He's had a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Kubasi. Ruben Dias. That's going wide left. And it's Gerrard. Really fierce, close defending. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And a shot! Goal! Manchester United! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Picked out brilliant. Can he finish? It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, great chance! Oh, good looking ball. Tries to play it through. Big chance! Of course! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And here's Haaland. Haaland! And that's a good finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Manchester United now in position far more desirable.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one...
Oh, great leap! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Pogba. Sané. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now he's off and running. This looks promising. He's found a way through. Great, decent chance! And he has his goal! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And it's been given away.
Added time.
Referee's given a throw. And he's being shifted off it. Looking for options for movement. And a chance! And he couldn't finish.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
That's it, 45 minutes up. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well on top. Let's
So
look
everyone
forward to
needs a
more to
breather
come
here.
in the second
5
half.
goals we've seen already. It is good, very good. It's 3-2.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 20, Sane.
So off we go again.
Coming on to replace him is number 14, Yamal.
And it's Gomez. Oh, he's having a go! And he has kicked it out somehow.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Manchester United, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Aims beyond the defence. Space for him to turn and look. Shoots! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution.
There is some
for
activity
Manchester
down on the
United.
touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Serginho. Number 18, Erling Haaland. Number
Robertson.
5, Pogba. Coming on the field.
And that was
Number
nowhere
15,
near his best.
Rashford. Number 19,
Rashford.
Raphael Leão.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Matthias Cunha.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evidence of annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Wolverhampton can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And here's Raphael Leão. And here's Yamal. And Messi! Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now it's Wang Hee-chan.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Doesn't quite get there.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one, and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And the through ball. And he's definitely onside. Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now, can they get him away? Good read, needed to be.
Wolverhampton really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Driven in. And it's claimed by the keeper.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United have done the business, grasping what they saw as rightly theirs, maximum points. The end of the game.
Please
Reflections?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. Again,
Please talk about this. Jack, my mother. Please talk about it. Fucking remote.
Did you know he was in this apartment?
Everything was down there.
You let him go down into the apartment?
It's George we're talking about. Edgar's grown up with him.
So find me somebody else. Find me somebody else who can tell me where my son is.
He's my son, too.
You think that I want to take this money from your parents? It's just information, okay? People don't help without incentive.
Money may take your soul, but God, they don't understand anything about money.
Grandchild.
One fucking time they've ever shown any interest in their grandchild. No, you can't, so I'm going to take that back. You have to work with me on this. We have to stick together. Show. Then Edgar will see him, and then he'll know how much we love him, how much we want him to go. He'll know what to do.
Oh my God. You're going crazy. You went after him. You should have told the police.
He's on to you, Vincent.
How did you get that gun? Then how did you get that cut on your forehead? Blood tempering.
I'm giving my mother her check back. You may not like me, but you need me, Vincent. Not listening.
So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what ails both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it is time to let them at it.
Whoa, what a game.
Szoboszlai! And he should have made them pay.
Szoboszlai deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. That's a smartly directed ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Stood up well to him there. Lovely pass, but real chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Cleared away. Gakpo is on the finish! Again, a brilliant save.
Gakpo really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
They've played it short. Jones. Oh, nice touch. Jones is getting up there! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Manchester United, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to... It's Salah! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mohamed Salah clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Mohamed Salah with the short one. Tries the cross.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
That is a brilliant interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Gravenberg. Can he get it through? Big chance! And it's there!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Gakpo, he is right up in the top 10 scorers in the league.
After 27 minutes is number
Liverpool
18.
penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
That's a good run he's making there. Szoboszlai, And he's managed to get free. Chance! It's bounced back off the post. Been a shot! It was a good ball that, played into his feet.
Oh, that really should have found the net. The service was faultless, and I'm going to leave it there.
Haaland tries to clear. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, important interception. It's a goal kick. Robertson.
Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Spread neatly.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Ungamoa. Szoboszlai.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Szoboszlai. Now it's Gakpo. He has found a way through. Messi. Now Ruben Dias. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in... And it's half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Manchester United coming at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they do just hasn't gelled.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Back on the way then.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Gakpo! You've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Played towards the front line. Now it's Sané. Great vision. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Space for him to turn and look.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
And he shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's his job, that's for sure.
Substitution on the field, number 18.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
Substitution.
And it's been taken short. This looks promising. Mohamed Salah! Loose ball now, and there's a check. In he goes again! This time, surely! Chance for a shot! It's loose, and there's... Oh, what has happened here? And the keeper beats it away. Played back in. Messi. Just United do have on the bench if they want to go that way. Into the last quarter of an hour. Chiesa. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, he's burst. Oh, he's having a go. That has not worked out as planned.
There's no doubt he made the right decision, but without the right result.
Foyt. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And that's a simple one for the keeper.
This usually is the time teams go into concentration.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A shrug, a rueful stare at his counterpart, but the manager knows that the story has gone against him. It's a defeat that hurts.
There you have it.
The end of the game. Reflections?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you.
Some of the boys I see in this place still look pretty young to me.
ID tested once a month. I got the paperwork to prove it. I redirect the perverts. I tell my boys to rise before the butt fuck. I'm a businessman, but the past, I'm done with the past, Mikey.
Really?
Okay, you don't believe me? Mandy, you boying again tonight?
Last time I promised Skinner. His dad is picking him up in 10. Charlie, no more pie, please.
That 10-year-old bourbon you were so interested in? You wanna try? Come here. I'm clean, Mikey. I served my time. So what do you keep coming back for? Hmm? Thanks, Gator.
Missing persons, Detective Jordan.
Seems everyone's forgotten about my son. His name is Marlon Gabriel Michelle, missing since June 1984.
No one's forgotten Marlon Cecil.
Strong enough?
Have to be.
You gonna cut me in on this, Yusuf?
Dutch way of what? Huh? That's so smart, you ran, girl. Cometh the hour, cometh the man. The legend it is Vincent Anderson. You know, you really must stop blaming everyone else for the problem. Start to see the solution is in yourself. Now we're cooking with gas.
I'd like to speak with Detective LaJoy, please.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Mathias Cunha!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
And no, that was never going to make it. Haaland! Corbell is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Well, goalkeepers usually make the headlines for spectacular saves, Peter, and this fella's certainly capable of all that. But I think his main influence will be a little less obvious. By communicating with his defence and offering leadership at the back, he spreads a calmness and stability throughout the team. You have to have that relationship with your defence.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous
Chance!
too.
There it is! The first significant strike. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Fulham have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And here's Haaland. Oh, that's a real chance! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Well, he was always going to be set like that, the keeper, and he didn't have the composure to avoid him.
Now it's Smith Rowe. Corbell can clear it away. And here's Smith Rowe. Now that looks a decent ball. Good ball, good... And a chance! And he hits the net. They are purring, truly purring. It was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So that's two now without reply. Chance here to counter. So we're up. Reverse fixtures here. This is the second meeting between these sides. Robinson gets it clear. Now it's Haaland. Can he finish? Spectacular from Sane! A finish right from the top draw. And that's got him off to a flyer.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on it, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Robinson. Now, can they get him away? Cross deflected behind for a corner. Rodrigo Muniz! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And here's Sirkse. And a header! It's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 13, Matías Cunha. Matías Cunha. Matías Cunha.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Smith Rowe, and he's managed to get free. Swings it across. Kobel deals with that nice and simple. Berger. It into space. Gerrard, Pogba, Matías Cunha. Oh, super ball! It's Pogba against the crossbar. Smith Rowe and Robinson. That's a throw. And he's forced to go back. Diogo Dalot promptly onto that, and that is that. Tries to play it through, and it's made its way to him. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Smith Rowe running with the ball. And it's Robinson. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Not a bad try by any means.
Haaland just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Castagna. Some good work on the right flank here. Iwobi. And the whistle goes for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And a fantastic first
Manchester
half,
United
my boys.
sitting pretty
More
here.
action from the
2
second
goals
45
putting them
coming soon.
into the driving seat. So we're off again. Matías Cunha. Zixi, who does have an assist to his name. Picked up He's having a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
That should get the job done. Kubasi. That's an imaginative pass. Cleared without hesitation. That's good play. In towards the back stick.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. Iwobi. And it's Castagna.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
And he's picked it up out wide. Plays it in low. Great chance! And that's a tiny finish. Just 1 goal in it now. Game on. Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
64 minutes is number 32, Smith Rowe. Substitution for Manchester United, number 20.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Zirkzee.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Son Heung-min, number 14, Yamal.
Pinches it off him. Smith Rowe. He has found a way through.
Fulham really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Diogo Dalot puts a cross in.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Berger. That's travelling a long way. Now it's Wilson. Great vision.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Chance for a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 13.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Diogo Dalot. Coming on the field, number 22, Erdegaard. Number 3.
Holding on to the slenderest of leads here. Minutes must feel like hours. Iwobi. Now it's Bob. Gerrard kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Fulham really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Raul. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
4 added minutes has
Kalulu.
been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Plays it through. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And that is expertly dealt with. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bassi. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United win it, and it's a big win, and they can look back on a job well done. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constant.
My client does not have to answer that. Again, I failed to try to ascertain if that girl was upset already. Yes, Karen. So, I was trying to get this straight. You followed him because yes. You're clearly shouting. I called after it. Can you hear me? Traffic gets crazy that time of day. So you will home. Yeah. And then just after that, you go to the house. Cassie's mad that you right at it. Listen. You say you want me to closer than I was to my father. But you close to yours? No. What's happening? You too. Don't try to bond with the guy. He sees straight through you. Hey, Gina. Philistine isn't waiting. Cassie. Gotta get out of here, Rich. We got to get moving. How'd you get that gun on your phone? That's all. Losing it, buddy. Who are you talking to? You blew it. Now he knows you blew it, too. I'm advising my client to stop this interview. I'll ask you again. How did you get that cut on your head? Your blood type is the same as the blood on this t-shirt. I fell. Okay, I fell. Come on, buddy. How did you fall? I really do have a lot of work to do. Tomorrow is a very big day. Then talk to me. Can you stop the interview? Come on. T-shirt, and that's what I must have missed. Soaked blood.
threw it at me. I picked it up and blood in my board because there was so much blood in me. That's what I told myself, that he comes to school. We can talk about it at the end of the day. Listen. In a t-shirt. I threw it behind the dumpster. Behind or into it? Behind it. I told nobody.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running. A real chance! It's there! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. And he's managed to get free. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gerrard. Matheus Cunha. That could spell trouble. He's picked his way through. He's free. He's having a shot! Well taken goal. And they're threatening to fly away here. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Coventry are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Ball's gone out of play.
Manchester United really can't go chasing.
Great chance! And it's there! They are purring, truly purring. There's the whistle. Coventry have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised.
And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. What a wonderful goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire play.
Takes a shot! Grimes looking to play him in. Oh, just the keeper now, and the shot! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The lightness of step. So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
It's very hard to miss this guy, Haaland, when there's all 6'4" of him. A player with great football pedigree in his family, remembering his father played in the English top flight. The most talked about man.
Shapes the shoot! Goal! Manchester United! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Xerxes, and he's managed to get free.
Such good technique.
Haaland. And that is well cleared. Taken back almost at once. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Xerxes. Plays the return pass. And here's Pogba. And he gets rid in a hurry. Corner it is. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, he's having a go! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great vision. Now this could be a chance. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Onyeka.
Coventry always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Oh, important interception.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now it's Haaland. Haaland! And no mistake. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Xerxes pinches it off him. Can he get on the end of this? Looking for the far post. Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Matheus Cunha. Not the most accurate pass. And the counter is on. Now that looks a decent ball. Shaw. Zirkzee, who does have an assist to his name. Threads one in. Haaland. And this is Pogba. And that signals the end of the first period. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Manchester United looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Esse. Oh, that's fabulous. Zirkzee. He's on it. Can he get away? Can he finish? And that's a good finish. Barely into the second half. Already eating up. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Tries a shot! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Pogba tidy with his distribution, and he's picked it up out wide. Foot in.
Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting...
He's rising! Little doubt, that is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Manchester United are down to 10 men.
Substitution.
Manchester United have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Now, can they get him away? Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Grimes, oh, this looks sharp. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. might be done. And he shoots! And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Substitution on the field. Number 10. Number
So we
11.
have movement on both
Coming
benches.
on the field. Number 18. Number 9.
Nicely weighted ball. Rafael Leao is onto this. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And that was very necessary. Coventry have got it back and they'll have another go. Looking for options for movement. Not the most convincing of passes.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Manchester United close now to seeing this one through to the end. Now the ball in. This could be their final throw of the dice. They've played it short. Yang Min-hyuk. Ødegaard. Plays a sharp little ball here. That looks a cracking ball. Yamal is flagged offside. And he's had it nicked away. Aims beyond the defence, and played right into his path. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United have done it. Happy in the knowledge that they've taken maximum points. Mission accomplished. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the early goals certainly helped settle it.
Met his mother last night. His son has been missing for 11 months. He's dead.
Cassie, don't think like that.
He has to be alive. He just has to be. He just has to be.
A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course. Applies the finish! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Pogba certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Who do you, Jim, see making... Oh, terrible pass. And he is... Chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's having a shot! And that's off target. Dorgu. Jordan Henderson. Neither side yet able to find the net. Nice physical challenge. Ødegaard.
Manchester United really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and he takes a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And this is Lewandowski. Lewandowski! Denied by an instinctive save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And he's managed to get rid. And now they can spring out of defence. Jordan Henderson, ambitious ball here. He's on it, can he get away? Can he finish? And he has his goal! The first significant strike. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Brentford are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
They have what goes for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that's a sharp finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Manchester United are still behind as we reach out for... And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And we're underway. This is one of today's standout fixtures between teams who are meeting for the second time this season. Jensen. Now it's Ouattara. He's got away. Oh, he's having a go! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Dorgu. And it's Gerrard. Jensen. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Ødegaard. And he's picked it up out wide. And it's Lewandowski. Now it's Pogba. Out towards the flank. To Gerrard. Ødegaard.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Ouattara. And he's managed to get free. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Lewandowski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Lewandowski. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Yamal. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And now a sudden chance to counter. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Oh, super find. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Ruben Dias. And it's Dalot. Dorgu. Now Ødegaard. Pogba. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Pogba. Oh, well played, well played. Jensen.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's found a way through. Tries to play it through. Shot, surely! Deftly away. That's a good ball out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's picked his way through. This possibly the last play of the half. Last ditch defending, but that'll do. A temporary halt to the action. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So neither side has found a way through yet.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So we reach the halfway point and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So straight into the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Jordan Henderson. Now it's Ouattara. Can he get it through? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Brentford clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's been played through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
For this match was 71,649.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
And he's taking no chances there. Chance for a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they can counter here. Matheus Cunha. Played back into the centre. And it's Pogba.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Ouattara knocks it into space, and he shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 14.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
13, Matheus Cunha. Number 22, Erdegaard.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Shevchenko. Number 7.
Great vision. Great chance! It's in! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. And that is the last of the action. Well, you can hear the analysis starting already, the intricate details and nuances being debated, and they will be for several days. But only one thing matters for now. They lost it.
Turn to the large screen for scores.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Impression, Peter, and there's a genuine worry.
Ooh.
So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. He's had it taken off him. This looks promising. Gravenberg does really well to win the ball there. McAllister from Gamoa is in a really good position out wide. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's been hooked away. First quarter of an hour gone. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe, just the keeper in his goes for a shot! Goal! Manchester United!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Manchester United, after 18 minutes, is number 23.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Kylian Mbappe.
Can he finish? And he has his goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got...
Tries a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Throw in. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Played out towards the right wing. Konate is there and he can get that clear. Oh, it's come loose. That's rather hopeful. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Palmer really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Quality ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Good play on the left-hand side here. Szoboszlai has created one goal already. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Is there any support? He might not need it.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Mignanda. And here's Mbappe. And that brings the first half to a close. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
The score is 1-1. And so the action is resumed. Tries to pass it through. And that is expertly dealt with. McAllister, now it's Gakpo. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's managed to get free. Ungama! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'll be kicking himself here.
Minando. Number 21, Jonas. Coming on the field, number 22, Bruno Fernandes.
Liverpool have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Palmer. Bruno Fernandes. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Gakpo. And this is Mohamed. It's Salah! Oh. Brilliant! Brilliant! Mohamed Salah! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the comeback is complete. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Liverpool are such
shoots! Of course! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Takes a shot! Oh, it's gone in! And again they hit the front. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Substitution.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. He's going for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Castolo probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Konate. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. He's picked his way through. That's a good ball out wide. That has been knocked clear. Into the last quarter of an hour. He's under a lot of pressure there.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is a great pick out. Time is running out here.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Now it's Mbappe. It's a really well measured ball. Palmer. Plays it forward.
Manchester United have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Six added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Chiesa. Oh, that's a key interception. Palmer. He's in a great position here. And it's Palmer. Looking for the run. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Not too much more. And that will be it. So it's a quick trip back to the drawing board, and looking at the manager's face, his plan clearly failed to materialise as he intended.
Nice charge.